Hey guys, it's your girl Tina back with another video. And I know I so badly want to say I've been MIA, but I'm back now. I don't even realize I posted a video. It wasn't that long ago, but I feel like it's been a minute since I recorded. So yeah, check out my last 3 videos. Alright, comment, subscribe, and y'all read the title so y'all know what this video is about. Basically, I'm going to be telling a story. We're doing a story time at first story time period. I'm doing a story time on the time I got cheated on. And guys, this is a very hard story. Let me stop. I've been telling everybody this story. But, because it's crazy. Like, how could you? Because it's crazy. You feel me? But yeah, we're going to get right into the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow my socials, all of that. Okay? You know what to do. You've been with me for how long? You know what to do. I shouldn't have to tell you no more. Like, what? But yeah, let's get right into the video. And yeah, I'm not gonna be saying no names because these are for people. These are people that still probably got social media and stuff. So I'm not gonna be saying no names, but I mean they know who they are. He know who he is. That's just that on that. All right, so here's getting. I'm mad cause my glasses be looking so crooked. Like when I be editing, I be like, bitch, my glasses look fucked up. But so today, let's get right into it. We're just gonna like not even just go. So basically, April, like the ending of April last year, I started working at Popeyes. Okay, Popeyes. Should I say what Popeyes? It don't matter what Popeyes. I just know I started working at Popeyes April of last year. Now this was a particular Popeyes. I'm not gonna say they were ghetto, but they were just like, it wasn't what I was used to, mind you. My first job was Burger King, and yeah, there was some black people that worked there, but like it was nothing like this. Popeyes, like they were so like, I'm just gonna say ghetto, like they were so ghetto. The people just did things differently, and like at first I was like, okay, it's cool, I can get used to this. I really like the people here because they're funny, they're cool. But then it just started like they're in everybody's business, they're nosy, it's a lot of drama, and I'm just like, I don't like this, but it's a job. My checks were looking cute because it was summertime. And I was just like, I'm gonna have to deal with it, period. But like after a couple weeks, okay, so when I first started working, I loved it, like, cause like I said, my hours was good. I was getting paid. They seemed funny, they seemed cool. Everybody, was helping me. Everybody was really fucking with me. And then, but after I was like, I really want to quit. Like they started like, you know how like when it's like tough love, and it's like they really be mean to you, but like they really care. That's what they were doing, but I feel like sometimes they just did it over the top. Like they was just at this point they got to like the point where they were like trying to treat you like you was a little kid, or they were your parent, and I didn't like that. Like they try to baby you, it's like you was a little ass kid. Like no, you're not about to just sit here and act like that, right? So I was like, I really do not want to be here no more. And I'm gonna tell y'all why I got to that point where I was like, I really hate it here. I want to quit right now. So, like I said, yeah, I first got there. It was cool. Everybody was helpful. Everybody was real nice. Everybody was working with me. So it was this. So basically, the way that it's set up is like the other girls at this job. All the girls work in the front. They either work as a cashier, a drive-through person, a packer, and all the boys work in the back. All the boys work like frying the chicken, doing all of that. Like it's rare to find a boy that was in the front. But most of the one boy, which is the specific boy that I talked to, we're gonna give him a name, and it's going to be R. So R knew how to do everything in the store basically, like except for take orders. But then he eventually, except for take the money and drop the, but he eventually learned. But that's not the point. He knew everything in the store, so like he was always everywhere. Sometimes, depending on how many people work there, how many people work that night, stuff like that. So we're just gonna get right into it. We're not gonna talk about, So this boy, R tried to, he literally tried for like literally 3 or 4 weeks to get my number. Like he would like say like stuff to like, okay, so I remember one time, like I probably tried to go through the back door, like it's like a door right next to the bathroom to go behind the counter, and that door would lock randomly. So I was locked out to go to the back, and I was like, why didn't nobody come? Like I went to the back and I was like, why didn't nobody come open the door, And he was like, oh, you should have called me. I would have came. You should have called me. Like, trying to imply that, you know, and he wanted me to say, oh, I don't have your number, but I wasn't going to say that because I know he wanted me to say that. So I was just like, okay, let me just, you know, not pay attention. But he would try little slick things like, flirt with me, like, yeah. Try for me to get my number, So then, okay, so it was just this one night. I think this, like, I was working there for at least 2 or 3 weeks, right? No, yeah, about 3 or 4 weeks. Like, it was like a month. I promise you it was a month. This boy tried to get my number. So then it was just one night, and he was like making this like chicken or whatever. It was like in the oven where you make the biscuits. He like made the chicken in the oven and like use a sauce. So he had told me to go get him some sauce, and I was like, all right, cool. How much you need? And then he had like this little nickname for me. I'm not going to say the nickname because it's not important, but he had a nickname for me. Period. I don't know why I'm saying period, but then he had this little nickname for me. Like, he would call me. Should I say the nickname? I'm gonna just say it. So he had the nickname, and he called me Pooh Bear. So then he had told me to get him some sauce, and then I was like, how many do you need? And I got it for him, and then he was like, oh, you can't count Pooh Bear. And I was like, what do you mean? What's wrong? He was like, what's wrong with that? I don't have your number. And I was like, okay. At this point, like, I was just like, you're really corny as fuck. But I gave him my number. So then I gave him my number that night, and then all that night he was just all night that night he was just like, you better text back, you better text back, you better text back. And so yeah, I gave him my number. He texted me, and then I texted him back. We were texting while we were at work, low-key, and then he would be like, why you not like, I'm like, literally, nigga, we're at work. So then I got home, we were texting. I told, and if you have me on Snapchat, hear my private story last time, and then you know the story. I got home and I told the story on my Snapchat. You know, we were texting, and honestly, when I first started talking to him, I really had no interest in like catching feelings or nothing, because like, we literally work together. Like, it's just not gonna, you know, I didn't see it working, and then like, I don't know, I just was just texting. So then we texted that night, and then we texted that day, and then because we both worked like every day. So yeah. So then we were like, so then it got to the point where we were like texting all day, well, not all day, but like we would text like during the day a little bit, like barely, because mind you, I worked 4 to 12, like 4 in the afternoon to 12. So like I would get home, and then like I would stay up all night, and then wake up or like mad late. Like I wake up at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So like we would text like around that time when I would wake up, and then we would text like okay. So this is like, I'ma just like tell y'all, like, this is kind of like this low-key should have been a rough. Like, we would text like mad late, like, not because we both always gotta work at 12, but like it wouldn't be at 12 that we would text. It would be like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, and I would go to bed at like 4 or 5. So like, I don't know if that should have been a red flag, but at the same time, it's like, why are we texting so late and not when you're getting off of work, if that makes sense, you know? So then, yeah, so then one night, he FaceTimed me, and we was there on the phone from like, that was the first time that he called me from when he left work. It was on the phone till like 6 in the morning. So like 6 hours was on the phone, and he fell asleep, but I didn't, because I don't do that shit. But so we were on the phone literally all night talking about nothing. Like, we were just talking, whatever. And then so yeah, so then this is another sign that I should have knew that like this nigga is not like shit. So then we got there. I mean, we got to work the next day after we FaceTimed, and he was like telling everybody that we FaceTimed all night. And I'm just like, nigga, you don't have to tell everybody in the whole store. So everybody was in our business, and yeah, they were just like, well, I was on the phone with him, and I'm just like, that has nothing to do with you, baby. That has nothing to do with you. I can do what I want. Period. So then, yeah, so they was like, oh my God, we're gonna FaceTime him, and I'm just like, that's none of y'all business. So then that's when everybody started getting up, everybody started doing the most at Popeyes. Like, this is when I was just like, I don't like these niggas. They did way too much. Like, okay, so I'm just gonna give you an example. So it was one time when was sitting in the lobby at our job, and I was cleaning, and there was this other boy that was working the night, and I was laughing at him because he was doing something funny. So I was laughing at him, and I was just laughing like that whole night. I was just laughing the whole night at, like, at different people in particular, because like I said, those niggas be funny sometimes. And then one of the managers was like, if you can't, she like called me to like the little chair that we have in the back, and she was like, if you can't, I feel like I'm whispering, it's like, if you can't be mature and be professional, then I'm going to have to cut your hours. She's like, and if y'all can't work together and be professional, then I'm gonna have to. Girl, what? Make sure y'all don't work together. And I was like, what are you talking about? What? Because I texted him talking my shit. Like, these mirrors getting on my nerves. Like, they're doing too much. Y'all doing too much. I literally was not even thinking about this nigga when I was laughing the whole time. Like, y'all doing too much. And then, like, yeah, they just, like, want to sit on their ass nonstop. And then like, it's like you can't be using your phone network or whatever. Like, that's most jobs. But people do it anyway. So I was by the closet texting, and she was like, who you texting? R? And I'm like, we literally in the same building. Why am I texting this nigga? I wasn't texting him that time, but I do be doing that. But like, that time I was texting my mom. But like, if like, we're in the same building, girl, leave me alone. And then Meredith was like, Dr. Take your phone. I'm like, you're not taking my phone. What? You're not taking my phone. So then I was just like, whatever. And I texted him again, and I was like, they get on fucking nerves. Like, this was 2 different days. But like, I was just talking my shit. But yeah, like, you can tell that he ran his mouth a lot because it was a lot of people in the kitchen where he worked that just was getting on my nerves. Like, this one boy was like, there's one boy, he was like, he would have McDonald's. I'm like, you didn't bring me no McDonald's. Like, you should have asked Art to bring us some McDonald's. Like, baby, don't get smart. Baby, don't get smart. Like, you don't have to bring him up every time I speak to you. Relax. So then, yeah, niggas started doing too much, right? So then we started getting serious. So then we started talking, like, I don't know, like, what we started talking. We started getting serious. Mind you, I'm gonna let y'all know this now. Even though this, like, is titled that he cheated on me, I still like cheated on me. Even though we were never in a relationship, like, we never, like, he literally begged me to be like, he was like, I feel like I'm talking too fast and I'm talking low. He literally, like, begged me to be in a relationship with him. Like, he was like, what happened? So it was one day that, okay, so, and then this nigga, right, hold on. This nigga right here never wanted to link. This, when I say this was a Popeyes, I used to say this all the time. This was a Popeyes ass relationship. We never met up outside of work. But a lot of shit went down. So basically, it was one day when we were supposed to meet up or whatever, and then he was like, he was gonna let me know whatever, and I was like, okay, just make it quick, like, I got other niggas to see. And then he was like, what did he say? Basically, he was like, you mind, and I'm just like, I'm not, nothing over here belongs to you. And he was like, it could though. He would just say stuff like that. And he would just always, just stuff like that. And I'm just like, no, because no, like, you ring him out too much. And he was literally, when I say he was on his whole shit, he was on his whole shit. Because, so, before he started talking to me, he told me that he got a girlfriend and she broke up with him, right? And I was like, why did she break up with you? He was like, I don't know. But like, when we first started talking, I guess they were still together, and then she broke up with him while we were talking. And then, so I'm just like, I was like, and this whole, when he would ask me to, be his girlfriend, I'm like, no, because if that girl did not break up with you, you would be in a relationship, baby. Like, does that make sense? If she didn't break up with you, you would still be in a relationship. Like, you clearly just not ready to fuck with somebody else. Like, I don't know if that makes sense to y'all, but to me, it did make sense. I don't know how I can touch on that, but to me, it did make sense. Like, I was just like, you literally just got a relationship. If she didn't break up with you, you would still be with her. You clearly wanted to be with her. Or you want to be with her. Right? So, yeah, he would just, when I say we never linked, like, literally never, like, it was, and then one day we got into an argument because it was one day where, listen, like I told you, I woke up mad late. I used to wake up 2 or 3, you know, I would go 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon and get ready for work. I woke up at 10 o'clock with this nigga because he was like, we're gonna link, it's gonna be early in the morning. So wake up early. I said, cool, okay, that's cool, you know, we can hang out, whatever. That's cool. I wake up early, even though I like literally, as you ask anybody that know me, I do not wake up early for shit. So I woke up early, and then I was like, so we looking at what's going on? He was like, oh, it don't matter to me. And that had me so hot. Like, I was like, it don't matter to you. It don't matter to you. Baby, what? So I'm like, so do you want to see me or not? Like, do you want to link or not? Do you want to see me or not? Like, what? He was like, it don't matter. And I was like, okay, it don't matter. You clearly don't care. Like, I just went off on his ass. We argued. And then, so this lighting is terrible. But I didn't realize that I wanted to do parts to this video until like the end of it. So I didn't make an official outro for part 1. So this is it. Thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna post part 1 today on Monday, and probably post part 2 either next week Sunday or Monday, or maybe the end of this week. It depends on how I'm feeling. But yeah, stay tuned for the rest of the story. Like, comment, and subscribe, and follow my socials.